You keep something to yourself, a success, a quiet win, a moment of achievement. Not because you're ashamed of it, but because you've learned what happens when people see it. They smile, but something in the smile doesn't land. Their voice changes, their presence shifts, and in that moment you feel it, not in your ears but in your field. The pull, the tension, the disruption. This is what no one teaches you. Success doesn't always attract celebration. Sometimes it attracts resistance, not from enemies, from people who are never truly calibrated to see you rise. Some of them wear the mask of friends, some of them claim to wish you well. But when you actually rise, when the proof shows up in what you own, what you build, what you become, something in them breaks. Because now your success isn't just yours, it's a mirror. And they can't stand what it reflects back at them. The simulation is structured by resonance. You attract, repel or distort based on the frequency you're operating on. When your field upgrades, those around you are faced with a choice: rise with you or destabilize. Most choose the second, not consciously, not maliciously, but energetically, silently. They project doubt, they criticize quietly, they smile with clenched teeth, and they don't even know they're doing it. So what do? You hide your joy, you tone down your wins, you shrink your presence just enough not to make others uncomfortable. And at first it feels noble, strategic, peacekeeping. But over time, it chips at your alignment. You stop celebrating even for yourself. You disconnect from your own expansion, all because those around you haven't done the work to celebrate without contamination. Let's name what this really is: energetic envy. Not envy in the emotional sense, but envy in the structural sense. In ancient systems, this was always understood. Sufis spoke of the evil eye, not superstition, but resonance distortion through hidden jealousy. In Vedic and Taoist systems, it's known that a low-aligned observer can disturb the energy of the observed. And in simulation terms, your code is affected by the field you're embedded in. If you stay in networks that punish expansion, your system will throttle your own render. Why? Because the simulation responds to collective feedback, and if the collective is infected with envy, it begins to resist your upgrades, unless you isolate, unless you correct, unless you align your circle to your code. This isn't a call to arrogance, it's a call to energetic responsibility. You cannot keep pretending that people who smile at you are safe just because they don't openly sabotage you. The worst sabotage is energetic, unspoken, constant. It bleeds into your field, it dulls your creative edge, it makes you second-guess things you were once certain of. And worst of all, it convinces you to stay small so they don't feel bad. That's not humility, that's spiritual suppression. The solution: don't hide. But don't share where it won't be received cleanly. Protect your joy. Curate your circle. Watch how people react to your wins when they think you're not watching. Their energy speaks louder than their compliments. Calibrate your field to truth, not comfort. Because not everyone around you is rooting for you. Some are waiting for you to lose so they don't have to face the fact that they stopped trying. You don't owe them proof. You don't owe them updates. You owe yourself clarity. You owe your work clean frequency. You owe your next level silence, protection and precision. So no, don't feel guilty for not sharing. Don't apologize for keeping your wins quiet. That's not secrecy. That's energetic hygiene. You're not hiding success, you're shielding it from corruption, because this system doesn't just run on action, it runs on alignment. And every time you bring your light into a room full of unhealed resentment, you risk dimming your own clarity. You don't need to convince anyone to clap for you. You just need to stop inviting the wrong audience. This is transcendent reality. Live the code.